All right. Here's a message for Captain Tasmaniac family, who relies on Wikipedia so much that he make a goddamn fool of himself. Now, last night the brother said he got off the UNIA website that green is for Ireland. But ain't that what y'all niggas preach? My nigga, ain't that what y'all niggas preach? My nigga, didn't y'all tell everybody, the whole world, about King James? You said King James was black. And you said that King James was a ruler over Ireland. Well, if King James was a black king as a ruler over Ireland, then tell me, how does that relate to what you're saying about Marcus Garvey's flag? Huh? See, we can all get stupid and say ignorant shit that don't make any sense to anybody. But you know, Ireland is not Pan-Africanism. There's no goddamn Pan-Irelandism, okay? Anybody that would listen to Tazaryach, uneducated ass, is as foolish as he is. Let me state this one more time before I let you hear what you got to hear this morning. Didn't you Negroes say that King James is black? Didn't you Negroes say that King James was a ruler over Ireland? Didn't you motherfucking niggas say that? Didn't you lying bitch ass niggas say that? Excuse me. Didn't you tell the people that King James was black? Well, tell me, how does that relate to this fool ass nigga lying and defaming what Marcus Garvey set up, which is Pan-Africanism, not Pan-Irishism? You hear me? War Machine Izzy is addressing you live right now. I think he's ready to shoot a fair one for one. Israel's way a day late and a dollar too short, bro. I don't give a fuck about Israel doctrine. Really though. I'm not even responding to him because he's not worth responding to. And he's using my name over there talking about the perspective. But tell me this, y'all. Why all of a sudden do all of these terrible, wretched Negroes got so much to say about my movement? About this RBG Hebrew thing? Why they got so much to say about Pan-Africanism? What the fuck are you even letting Pan-Africanism come across your mouth for, Tazaryach? Huh? Why would you care about a group of men that care anything about Africa, boy? Why would you care that we care for Africa and Africans? Why would you give a fuck? You said you wouldn't even give a poor African, starving African kid a meal. You debate African children. Yes, this nigga debate kids. Tazaryach, you're a fucking fool. You're debating a child and that little African boy tore your goddamn drawers off in front of the world. And you think you have the right to put your mouth on the RBG flag. You're debating little kids and they tearing your ass up, Tazaryach. Did y'all know that? That little African boy that this Negro disrespected that day tore your fucking head off. And you supposed to be a grown priest Israelite. Man, anybody debating kids, anybody to run around teach people that King James was black, and he was a ruler of Ireland, but then come back and they want to say that the green in the flag is for Ireland. Make them niggas reconcile their thought. Huh? Tell me what the fuck that statement got to do with what y'all been teaching people. Huh? Somebody's lying, my nigga. Somebody's fucking lying. And I'm going to give it to you from Marcus Garvey's mouth today. If you depend on another nation, like your 501c3, Isupk, huh? Like your radio show that you got to get the white man to let you run. Anytime you put a white man over you, like Tazaryach, a white man, I said, anytime you put a white man over you and you willing to work on in behalf of another nation, Marcus Garvey said, your nation is going to die. When you live like Tazaryach, when you live like these One West niggas that been trying to sell y'all Ireland for 20 years. Talking about King James, but now Ireland is so bad to speak about. Shut your stupid ass up. Green ain't for Ireland anyway, but if it was, you niggas been preaching to our people that. And let me tell you something else about Ireland. There is a large concentration of black people in Ireland. Did you know that, silly son of a bitch? And there has always been black people in Ireland and mulattoes in Ireland. Did you know that shit? Did you know in Ireland, the actual condition of poverty much mirrors yours from the 50s on to today? Give you a good book to read in the movie, Angela's Ashes. Go look that movie up and watch it and read the book. It's something good to see. And don't fucking get it fucked up. Irish people don't love black people. But why in the fuck are we even talking about Ireland when Marcus Garvey is a Pan-Africanist, you silly son of a bitch? Captain Tazaryach, you dumb brainwashed bastard. You 7 foot tall, filled with ignorance and idiocy buffoon. When did Marcus Garvey ever teach Pan-Irishism? You're a fucking nut. Listen to this, y'all.
Do they hate? Any leadership that teaches you to depend upon another race is a leadership that will enslave you.
Any leadership that teaches you to depend on another race is a leadership that will enslave you. One more time. Why does the Isupk have a 501c3? Tell me, why is the Isupk going to Israel, rubbing arms and elbows with the synagogue of Satan and the Ashkenazi Jew? Why does the Isupk have all of these white men in the organization and willing to kill and die over those mulattoes, but you won't give your African little bitty brothers food? Any leadership that teaches you to depend on another race is leadership that will enslave you. 501c3 is leadership from another race. You're submitting to that. Moses said, don't put another race over you, and you submit to it. Man, you're putting the whole United States government up on your head with your 501c3, with your ignorance. Your ignorance, brother. You harbor white men. You harbor white men in your goddamn organization. If you got white men in your organization, you willing to die for them. You set up another nation over you. Marcus Garvey said, any leadership that teaches you to depend upon another race is leadership that will enslave you. Let's hear it again. Let's hear it again, Marcus.
For white people today to ask Negroes, do they hate? Any leadership that teaches you to depend upon another race is a leadership that will enslave you. Any leadership that teaches you to depend upon another race is a leadership that will enslave you. They gave leadership to our foreparents, and that leadership made them slaves. But we have decided to find a leadership of our own to make ourselves free men. Our great scholars have inspired through the colleges and universities have thrown away the blessed record.
See, that's what the UNIA is, you dumb son of a bitch. Huh? A group of men, a group of men that refuse to do what you're doing. See, Marcus Garvey wanted to be free. See, that's what the UNIA is really all about. It could have been named that, acronym that, free. Getting free from your mental slavery, getting free from your physical slavery, getting free in your mind so that you can be who you are, man. And this fool ass nigga up here talking about Ireland. But Ireland has nothing really to do with Pan-Africanism other than the fact that there was some slaves from Africa that went to Ireland. And like I said, there's black folk up there. And these One West dumb niggas have been for the past 7 years telling you that King James, which Ireland was one of the provinces that he ruled over. They've been telling you King James is black. Ruled over Ireland. What the fuck do that got to do with this? You tell me. Daniela, you and Tazaryach need to talk. Because I don't think y'all know what the fuck you even believe. But let's let Marcus Garvey speak, family. Y'all enjoy this. Any leadership that teaches you to depend upon another race is a leadership that will enslave you. I said, Tazaryach and Isupk, what's up with the 501c3? Is that your submitting to the white man? Yes, it is. Is that you violating Moses' command to not put another nation in leadership and rulership over you? Yes, it is. What is your trip to Israel to go over there and deal with the white Jews? What is up with that? You niggas got white Arabs in your group.
That teaches you to depend upon another race is a leadership that will enslave you. Any leadership that teaches you to depend upon another race is a leadership that will enslave you. They gave leadership to our foreparents, and that leadership made them slaves. But we have decided to find a leadership of our own to make ourselves free men. Our great scholars have inspired through the colleges and universities have thrown away the blessed record. Babylon did it. Assyria did it. France under Napoleon did it. Germany under Prince von Bismarck did it. England under America under George Washington did it. Africa with 400 million black people can do it. If you cannot do it, if you are not prepared to do it, then you will die. You raise a count.
If you cannot do it, you black people, do what? Unify. Come together and get in touch with yourself, even across the waters. Marcus said, if you can't do it, you will die. Look at you today, black America. You're fucking dying literally and figuratively. The white man killing you on the outside and you killing yourself on the inside with apathy, drugs, addiction. Come on, man. Preach, Marcus.
You rest of imbeciles, you rest of good for nothing. If you cannot do what other men have done, what other nations have done, what other races have done, then you have better die.
If you cannot do what other men have done, other nations have done, you have got to die. That's what Marcus Garvey said. And I've been asking you motherfuckers, why are you still in America and complaining? Huh? If you ain't willing to sacrifice, put the sacrifice out that this white man did for his nation, what are you complaining about? If you're not willing to fight for your people, what are you complaining about? You complain about the change, but you have no fight in you left, black America. Thank you, Kanye.
Can we do it? can do it. Well, we shall do it. We pray to God for vision and for leadership. And he is giving us a universal vision. A vision that will not limit our possibilities to America. A vision that will not limit our possibilities to the West Indies, but a vision that said it must be a free and redeemed Africa.
A free and redeemed Africa. And that includes Africans of all geopolitical statuses. This stupid nigga Tazaryach. Fuck out of here. You mad because you don't want to be a Hebrew Israelite no more. So you got another master. You done threw down your English master. Now you got an Ashkenazi master, huh? You letting the white man tell you what to do like that, nah, dog? That's how you rocking, dog? With your balls in your stomach, my nigga? Fuck out of here. You niggas ashamed of the RBG flag because it will make you really accountable to your black self. Stupid ass niggas here. Hate their own, and you go snatch up a honky like Tazaryach and throw him in front of your people. Boy, I swear to God.
Christ the crucified, Christ the despised. We appeal to you for help, for succor, for leadership. When you endeavor to carry your burden at the heights of Calvary, when white men scorn you, when white men scorn you, when white men spat upon you, when white men pierce your side out of which blood and water goes forth, it was a black man in the name of Simon.
See, he's talking about the black Messiah and the black man named Cyrene, the Cyrene, that helped with the cross of Christ. Christ indeed was a black man. Marcus Garvey taught that. But these niggas here sitting up talking about fucking Ireland. That's why I told you guys, some of you guys that are not seasoned enough, do not respond to One West, because that's so fucking stupid. Marcus Garvey is about Pan-Africanism. And whatever continent that Pan-Africanism leads you to find your people and to unify with your people, that's what he meant. Marcus Garvey wasn't in no motherfucking Pan-Irishism. And you're so retarded and sick for saying that. When you say out the other side of your mouth, King James was black and he ruled Ireland. What the fuck is you talking about now then? We don't teach your King James bullshit. So stay your ass out of Marcus Garvey's backyard, bro. Keep your punk ass off Marcus Garvey's backyard. Because if this nigga say one more thing about Marcus Garvey, I'm going to take the rest of the year to talk about your fat God. The Buddha, General Yohana, and General Clit. Keep running your mouth about Marcus Garvey. You're going to take the same cross that young Pharaoh took. Keep running your motherfucking mouth, you big, tall, goddamn Tasmaniac. Captain Tasmaniac. A fucking fool and a slave.
You took your cross and bore it up the heights of Calvary. And now that we are bearing our burden of being so heavy, we just ask that you just help us on up the heights. Oh, yes, the cause is grand, the cause is glorious.
And he's putting out a call to black people to help their own people, just as Simon helped Christ carry the cross when being persecuted by the white man. Oh, goddamn, you right. See, this is making this practical. The Isupk, what the fuck are you doing with your 501c3? My nigga, I'm going to let Marcus tell you again. Any man, what Marcus say, y'all? Any man that'll do what? Any leadership that teaches you to depend on another race is a leadership that will fucking enslave you. Y'all niggas wonder what Israel would be like if the Isupk ran the world. Man, everybody would be in fucking slavery except for General Yohana, General Clit, and Tazaryach and Tazaryach. They have Tazaryach beating you Negroes as slaves and shit. Listen.
Take a whole lot of nerve for the white people today to ask Negroes, do they hate
any leadership that teaches you to depend upon another race is a leadership that will enslave you. Any leadership that teaches you to depend upon another race is a leadership that will enslave. They gave leadership to our foreparents, and that leadership made them slaves. But we have decided to find a leadership of our own to make ourselves free men. Our great scholars have advanced through the colleges, the universities, have thrown away the blessed record. Babylon did it. Assyria did it. France under Napoleon did it. Germany under Prince von Bismarck did it. England under America under George Washington did it. Africa with 400 million black people can do it. If you cannot do it, if you are not prepared to do it, then you will die. You race of cowards, you race of imbeciles, you race of good for nothing. If you cannot do what other men have done, what other nations have done, what other races have done, then you have better die.
And what the fuck did Marcus just call black people? A nation of fucking imbeciles. A nation of cowards. Ain't that such a good and prime message right for the day? Huh? Kanye said you niggas chose the bonds. You chose that way versus fighting. Harriet Tubman didn't choose your choice. Harriet Tubman chose to fight, flight, and or die. So did Marcus Garvey. And goddamn it, so did they have to put this man out the country to get rid of him. But some of you niggas, the white man ain't got to put you out the country. All he got to do to shut you up and marginalize you is give you a 501c3 tax identification and breaks and some cheese. You dig it? And that's all it takes to get these niggas to turn on their own goddamn people. A few fucking nickels and a mention by the white man. Huh? General Yohana, tell the white man, you don't need to ride that horse through the fields no more, massa. Give me the horse and let us kill these niggas. Give us the horse and let us burn up the black history. You clown ass fool bitch made nigga, excuse me. You disrespected the very reason why you were able to operate as One West. Because old righteous Marcus Garvey and Noble Jew Ali and a bunch of other brothers that had better vision, they opened up the way for all of you niggas to come through with your fuckery today. And you're disrespecting their memory. You're not worth their legacy. This man preaching, teaching, and got kicked out the country for bitch niggas like Tazaryach that sit there and perm their fucking beard. You put hair crack in your hair, in your beard. And you call yourself an Israelite. You're a white man, nigga. You're white on the inside. What black man that love himself conk his goddamn hair, nigga? Your hair looks like a goat. Your beard hair. What black man hair straight like that? And you dyeing it and perming your motherfucking beard. Nigga, Marcus Garvey would spit in your fucking face. All of these niggas that ain't got nothing to do and their movement is dead. Why the fuck are you picking on people that are working? Huh? You stupid bastard. You think there's untrained men in our movement? Bro, you a fool, dog. You can't tell the young people that bullshit like you told on the church about us. Huh? You can't defame the RBG Hebrew movement like you told the community that the church, the black church, don't do nothing. But truly, almost all of the philanthropy coming from Bible believers in your community for your black children been coming out of the fucking black church, not out of the Isupk. The Isupk is full of fools, racists, and niggas that hate even black African children, and niggas that lose debates to kids. Nigga, any leadership that teaches you to submit to another race is a leadership that will enslave you. I said, this nigga here is conking his beard, putting perm in his beard. I said, you got the 501c3. Huh? which is the horse the white man gave you so you can kill us and he don't have to do it. You're over in Israel, tongue kissing the Ashkenazi Jew. You in bed with both masters. Huh? And then you're running around talking about King James was black and King James was a ruler of Ireland. Go tell Tazaryach that, because obviously he don't know history about the slave trade that had slaves in Ireland. He don't know about the mulatto population in Ireland. Well, what in the fuck is you talking about King James to us for, then, dummy? Once again, y'all is foolish with that. But go answer your own question, bro. The UNIA was not about pan-Irishism. The UNIA was about pan-Africanism, dummies. Izzy in this platform is dead. Yes, dead. And I'm not even responding to Israel. This ain't for Izzy. Izzy is not even a factor. Izzy ain't a factor in America. Izzy ain't a factor in Arkansas. Izzy ain't a factor in his own life, fam. This one is for the dummy, the big dummy. Izzy don't have shit to offer anybody, nothing. That's why they do this. I said this yesterday. Righteous comment, fam. Righteous comment to the hat. I said this yesterday. Why are there so many niggas in the community that refuse to go out and really fight the beast? But the minute you see your black brother doing something that's worth it and that's doing something that's really moving the people really identify with, and that will be good for the people, what do these devilish black niggas do? You see? They act just like the white man. They come tell you what you can do. The same thing the honky doing in Syria. The same thing the honky doing in Egypt and Lebanon. Same thing the honky doing all over this world. These niggas have been trained to walk, talk, and shit like the white man. So therefore, when they see black people actually getting in touch with their prime self and ready to teach this Pan-Africanism to a nation that have lost their motherfucking mind, then you get niggas like Tazaryach. But my nigga, you're going to be found fighting against God. Number one, because we're not doing anything that takes away from your brainwashing center. Dog. Nothing. We don't come and slapping brainwashing books out your motherfucking hand, my nigga. We don't come on your corner knocking out the white man's 501c3 status from you and all that, bro. I don't come on your job where you was working at the Home Depot and knocking boards out your hand and shit. Yeah, I know Tazaryach worked on computers, but he also was a fucking slave for Home Depot. But then he clock out, just finished calling the white man massa and sir, and then go to the corner and put on his fucking costume. Dress up like some semblance of a black man with your spikes and leather. But what would you do if your boss walked by, the man you just submitted to? Huh? Clown ass niggas, you don't want to be Hebrew Israelites no more because you can't call yourself that and have a 501c3. And the dumb people that follow you, they don't know that. That's why these niggas won't identify with anything black. They won't identify with being a Hebrew Israelite no more, nor do they identify with RBG or Pan-Africanism. Why? Because Marcus Garvey just said it, any leadership that would cause you to submit to another nation is a leadership that will enslave you, man. You niggas that's in the ISUPK, you living up under that and you won't ask a fucking question to them niggas? What is you doing with a 501c3 and we giving y'all tithe? Huh? What you doing? What you doing with the white man's dick in your mouth and you begging black people and black women for money, tithe and offering? You fucking clown. You're just like the thieves in the book of Malachi that were living in the temple as priests. How have you robbed God? You robbed him in tithe and offering, and you robbed God of a whole generation of people for 60 years. But you won't rob this one, dog. We're going to push away from you niggas. We're going to push off from you because you hate yourself. You put a white man like Tazaryach in front of your people, and you want to beat Brother Polite up over fucking Tazaryach. Tazaryach's a honky. Excuse me. You going to beat your black brother up, jump on Brother Polite over a white man. You're a clown, Tazaryach. You're a big old lumberjack clown, dude. And you need to get back to yourself, man. Because not only are you brainwashing other people, but you're brainwashed, my nigga. You're gone, boy. You are fucking gone. All of these hundreds of thousands of black men and women we got around here calling themselves Hebrew Israelites. Now, because you can't keep your 501c3 status, calling yourself a Hebrew Israelite, now you ain't an Israelite no more. You ain't Hebrew no more, huh? You're a motherfucking white man. That's what you are. You are a goddamn white man that does exactly what Marcus Garvey said would happen with bad leadership. What did Marcus Garvey say, y'all? I said, any leadership that teaches you to depend upon another nation is a leadership that will enslave you. I got to say that one more time. Any leadership that teaches you to depend on another nation is a leadership that will enslave you. Tell me again, why in the fuck you got a 501c3 when you prophesy the downfall of this nation? How does that work? You in bed with two masters. Really three. Mammon, the Ashkenazi Jew, and this English white man. Oh, you love your three masters to death, nigga. You will do anything for money, including sell your goddamn people lies and bullshit. You're talking against Pan-Africanism. Everything about that is bullshit. You're talking about Pan-Africanism as if that's not what it is. Nigga, what's wrong with that? That's why I say you sound like the white man, my G. You are the white man. Any leadership that teaches you to depend upon another race is a leadership that will enslave you. All of you niggas in the Isupk, you've been sold. Yes, you've been fucking sold, nigga. They didn't tell you. They done sold all of you young, dumb, brainwashed niggas, man. Who you been sold to? You've been sold to the United States government. How have you been sold? Under 501c3 status. They give you money in return for your pride. They give you tax breaks in return for your balls. They give you a horse that the white man rode off and rode out and his back broke now. But they give you that because they know you hate your goddamn self. General Yohana, are y'all that fucking money starved, dog, that you have to compromise your position? Compromise the word of God even? Huh? Are you that starved that you have to compromise your black self and the word of God? The Bible says that I know those that call themselves Jews and are not, and that are of the synagogue of Satan. And the Isupk jumps on a fucking flight to go up and sit in the Jewish man's lap in Israel. But Marcus Garvey said any leadership, so-called leadership with the Isupk, that teaches you to depend upon a 501c3 set status, huh? That's a leadership that will fucking enslave you. You don't have the right to come to us, bro, and ask us any questions, dude. Because where the fuck was you niggas for the last 4 years when me and Ron and some other brothers was doing this when it wasn't cool, bruh? Huh? Nigga, when I came out to the community, I'm telling people I'm an Israelite, that's a Pan-Africanist, people lost their goddamn minds. Why? Because they never heard it. Why? Because you niggas been hating yourself for 70 fucking years. Now, God sent men with education and sense and ain't scared and not men pleasers and don't give a fuck what you think to you to straighten out the message. And you're still here. Choose the white man's dick in your mouth. Yes, you choose the white man dick in your mouth. That 501c3 is worth more to you than the truth and your people and the legacy of Black America.
All the white people today to ask Negroes, do they hate
any leadership that teaches you to depend upon another race is a leadership that will enslave you. Any leadership that teaches you to depend upon another race is a leadership that will enslave you. They gave leadership to our foreparents, and that leadership made them slaves. But we have decided to find a leadership of our own to make ourselves free men. Our great scholars have inspired through the colleges, the universities, have thrown away the blessed record. Babylon did it. Assyria did it. France under Napoleon did it. Germany under Prince von Bismarck did it. England under America under George Washington did it. Africa with 400 million black people can do it. If you cannot do it, if you are not prepared to do it, then you will die. You race of cowards, you race of imbeciles, you race of good for nothing. If you cannot do what other men have done, what other nations have done, what other races have done, then you had better die.
And what did Garvey just call you motherfuckers that are scared still? From his time on to now even. Imbeciles and cowards. And he said, if you will not do what other nations have done for your own people and your own children, you will die here in this captivity. And your great story is going to be told by the white man. If you niggas don't link up with this Pan-Africanism and get the real truth, you're going to die here. Just like your coward ass ancestors that fought against Harriet Tubman and Nat Turner and Denmark Vesey. The clown niggas that didn't want to actually honor Michael Johnson and Gavin Long. Huh? The Isupk is the reason why them brothers died by themselves. Huh? Because these niggas teach you to be good slaves now. Don't fuck up our 501c3 calling yourself African or Pan-African or even Hebrew Israelite anymore. We gonna be niggers. That's what Tazaryach teaching. My nigga. Your 501c3. That is you submitting your people to another nation, dude. Any leadership. You nigga. What the fuck are you doing with a 501c3? But you say God hates this nation. The wealth of the wicked is laid up for the righteous. Not this kind of wealth, dog. Because this kind of wealth comes with a string attached. I said your 501c3 is not what God said for you to have because it has a string attached to it. A chain, actually. A slave chain. So y'all don't want to be Hebrew Israelites no more. You don't want to be Pan-Africanists, never. You don't want to be black, ever. Why? Because your master said so. And you can't get no fucking cheese and bones and tripe and shit from master calling yourself black. So now they hate everything black. Tazaryach, your black ass, perming your beard. And you want us to believe that you ain't sick, nigga? You got hair crack in your beard. You conked your beard in 2018, and you think that we're supposed to say you're healed? You think that black people are going to say that that's a sane nigga? That nigga got sense? No, that's a fucking field nigga that has been converted into the nigga that ride the horse and keep you in line. Tazaryach and General Yohanan and them told the white man, go on back up in the house, massa. Give us the horse. You ain't got to be out here sweating. Give us the horse and a few nickels. Give us a 501c3. We'll rule these niggas and fuck them up. We'll confuse them and have them actually submitting to Ireland. Talking about the fucking green stands for Ireland. I'm going to tell you what the green stands for later on today. But nigga, you told all of the people that King James was from Ireland. He was ruling Ireland, excuse me. And you told everybody that King James was black, which is a motherfucking lie. At best, he could be called a mulatto, just like Tazaryach. But Tazaryach ain't a mulatto, excuse me. Tazaryach is a white man. A white man. I can't stand these niggas, Miss Beverly. These niggas submit themselves to the beast, but then come out here and paint themselves up and put these fucking costumes on. Role playing. Black nationalist role playing. Fuck. Malcolm was talking about black nationalism. Marcus talked about Pan-Africanism. Both have a golden thread. What's the golden thread? You fucking having something and not giving yourself to the white man for a few nickels. Marcus and Malcolm, through black nationalism and Pan-Africanism, both were trying to get you to set up your own shit. But the Isupk gave up on that idea, y'all. The Isupk gave up on freedom. They gave up on it. How did they give up on it? Through a 501c3, which binds your mouth and your ability to speak truth to power. And when you sign up, you sign off the role to be a man of God. When you're a man of God, supposedly, and you got a 501c3, you're the same as Joel Osteen, because he got one too. You're the same as T.D. Jakes, because he got one too. Let's see what Ms. Beverly's saying. I'm new to this, and what does Isupk stand for? Can someone please tell me? They stand for self-hate, Ms. Beverly. These are black men that say that they wouldn't even feed an African child, a starving African baby. These niggas don't keep no commandments. Not the Isupk. They drink E&J on the fucking Sabbath. They go to debates drunk as fuck. They go to camp drunk to preach God's word. How in the fuck is you drunk and you following the commandments? How in the fuck is you barbecuing on the Sabbath? I told this stupid ass nigga that shit a few years ago. Stop doing that, nigga. What the fuck is you doing? Have you not read the Torah? You throwing a barbecue on the Shabbat? Plus you niggas getting drunk? God should send one of them white people, like the man that mowed down all of the motherfuckers in Vegas. God should send that same type of motherfucker to one of your barbecues. Because you niggas are terrible, man. The ISUPK stands for, listen, trooper, whatever your name is, get your goddamn ass out of here, man. You're not over here. Don't come over here fucking evangelizing, nigga. Don't come over here giving that trashy shit to our people. You hear me? And what the fuck you got your name as a trooper for? Don't you know a trooper is nothing in a military construct? What's happening, Brother Si? This nigga here submitting to the white people. Sonetta. Marcus Garvey said any leadership that will cause you to bow and buck and lick ankles and shit for another nation is a leadership that will enslave you. And I said, these niggas that have traded freedom for a 501c3 have told Massa, go on back in the house, get your cool glass of water, and let us ride the fucking horse down through the community and fuck these niggas up. Let us kill a massa. Let us confuse a massa. My brother Sarnetta, real talk, fam. What's the difference between slavery and a 501c3? What's the difference? Trooper, you walking around with a slave name under black men. But you won't come back to your African mind. Let me let Marcus tell you motherfuckers one more time. Shit, Kanye was right. Look at what this nigga done chose. General Yohana, what have you chosen? You've chosen slavery versus Pan-Africanism versus black nationalism. You are a white man. That 501c3 will never allow you to speak freely. Real talk, brother Sir. That 501c3 will never, ever allow you to be a black man. It only demotes you to a slave, and you're satisfied. You are satisfied with the life of a slave. But how many times the white man came to General Yohana and deemed him that much of a threat to say, you got to get your ass out of our country? See, that's what they did to our brother Marcus. Why? Because of this black nationalism, this black Pan-Africanism, knowledge of his people. You're not even a threat no more, Isupk. Man, you niggas don't want to be called Hebrew Israelites. You don't want to be called black. You don't want to be called African. What do you want to be called? Let me tell you, Kunta, Chicken George, a motherfucking nigga that Harriet Tubman would have had to shoot between the eyes. That's what you want to be called. A slave. To disrespect Marcus Garvey. And I'm telling you, dog, you should have looked and took example from young Pharaoh. Because we're going to put your ass up on the same goddamn cross, my nigga. Because you hate yourself and you hate black people. Little children beating these niggas in debates. Trooper, you're laughable. What the fuck are you doing over here? Huh? You see, that's what tripped me out, y'all. These niggas think they got the right to come and talk to the head of the RBG Hebrew movement. You want to talk to Divine. You want to talk to me. You want to talk to all these brothers. Nigga, go talk to your leader. We're not your leader. We're not your leaders, Trooper. You're a fucking slave. No black man in 2018 should be called a trooper. You're a slave, boy. Emotional, yes. Because I love black people. And I'm tired of you fake motherfuckers lying to our people, making them waste more time. I said, nigga, you got a 501c3 and you've put your mouth on the white man's ball sack, dog. Horizontal dream transfer like a motherfucker. Let the white man shoot it right in your face. You want a 501c3. A 501c3 which makes you a fucking slave, dog. Did Moses have a 501c3? How about Christ? Fucking clown ass nigga. The green is for Ireland, this dumb nigga said. But this dumb nigga don't know that Daniela and all the One West dudes been lying to y'all about the racial status of King James. You saying he's white, and history said this motherfucker is at best a 10% mulatto. You said he ruled Ireland as a black man. Well, what in the fuck is you talking about now? You niggas don't know your history. You don't know the history of black slaves that were in Ireland. And today, there's a whole mulatto Irish culture. But you niggas don't go nowhere because General Yohana don't let you bitch niggas off the chain to do nothing but go to the white man and put them balls in your mouth. What did you go to Israel for? Isupk, trooper. What the fuck did your leader take your stupid ass to go submit to the Ashkenazi for? Huh? That's your leadership that's doing exactly what Marcus Garvey said, man. Any leadership that teaches you to depend upon another race is a leadership that will enslave you. And I said, what would the world look like if there was nobody but slaves and the Isupk? It looked like the transatlantic slavery again. And niggas up on the horses beating on other niggas. That's what it would be like if God gave these niggas any kind of righteous pull in this world. They would take it and they would kill black people with it. White man don't see the Isupk as no threat. That's real RANM RBG TV. That's the realest, that's the statement of the decade, the statement of the century. Because it is indeed chosen slavery. See? These whole ass niggas that can't look at themselves in the mirror, they still arguing against Kanye. But General Yohana has put you niggas in slavery. Nigga, you've been sold into slavery under 501c3 status. And if you call yourself a Hebrew Israelite, they gonna take your money. If you call yourself a black man, they gonna take your little money. That's why you niggas hate your goddamn self, you clowns. They honor him more than the creator. Yes, they do. And they honor him. They honor the white man more than they honor the creator also. General Yohana could tell all of these Negroes to come to camp butt ass naked. Don't preach in a microphone, use a dildo. And these dumb niggas would fucking do it, man. Because they're that brainwashed. This is a modern example of the People's Temple. But I could at least respect Jim Jones because Jim Jones said, fuck the 501c3. I want to keep killing these niggas. And I want to be able to tell them what I want to tell them. General Yohana say, fuck speaking truth to power. Give me the money. General Yohana said, fuck freedom, give me the horse, master, and you go on back in the house, drink you some tea, and we'll kill these niggas off. When are y'all going to ask the Isupk, how are you for black people with a 501c3? Y'all going to ask them that? Or when are y'all going to ask them what the fuck is you doing over there with the Ashkenazi's balls in your mouth, sneaking over to Israel, having communion with the white man? Huh? I just told you, and I'm going to end it on this one. Family, these niggas can't identify with black nationalism, Pan-Africanism, or even blackness. Why? Why? Because of that fucking 501c3 that they sold you to. They telling you right in their face. They made their whole claim off of being Hebrew Israelites. And now they don't want to even call themselves Israelites, family. They don't want to be called Hebrew Israelites. Revolutionary vision, brother. These niggas got a 501c3. And you can actually look theirs up. A 501c3, man. And these niggas talking about the Lord is going to come back and destroy this nation. You better not speak that shit too loud, because the white man going to take all your nickels he gave you and take the horse. You see that? That's why these niggas are morphing into Joe Osteen and shit. Because Joe Osteen got a 501c3 too. T.D. Jakes got one. Paula White got one. Marcus Garvey did not have a 501c3, and he would have never took that. How'd I know? Because Marcus had to be thrown the fuck out the country for him to shut his mouth up about black nationalism and Pan-Africanism. They had to kill Malcolm. They had to throw Malcolm. They had to kill Malcolm, throw Marcus out. And today, look what we got. Nigga with a white man sitting on the side of him, willing to kill Brother Polite, his own black brother, over a honky. Tazaryach, you are a goddamn honky. And I'm sick of niggas not being able to say it, bro. You a fucking white man, boy. Your parents are white. We seen them. We seen a motherfucking boat. Tazaryach's parents is probably who told General Yohana to fucking get a 501c3. Yeah, sitting up with a motherfucking Russian over black people. Called him an Israelite. Oh, man. Real talk, all right now. This nigga set his stupid ass up there and contradicted everything they teach last night, talking about the green and the RBG is for Ireland. I'm going to do a whole show about what the red, the black, and the green really is for and means and what it meant to Garvey. But even if you were right, dog, y'all been teaching King James ruled Ireland, and you've been teaching King James as a black. Fuck is y'all even talking about? Why do black people listen to these guys, man? Full of confusion. Jump off your job at Home Depot saying yes, sir, to the white man. Then you run and put your fucking costume on and play like you're a Hebrew priest with the motherfucking spikes and shit on. Playing. But won't say nothing to save black people. You see? I'm going to let y'all hear Marcus Garvey call these motherfuckers cowards again. Because Marcus saw what we see today. He saw that way back when. That black people are fucking cowards and some of them are fucking imbeciles. If you would fight against your own liberation and freedom, you fight against black nationalism, you're a fucking imbecile. You fight against black nationalism to submit to 501c3 and let the white man close your goddamn mouth up about your people. You've been marginalized, Isupk. Therefore, there is a vote of no confidence in you. None. You don't even want to be called Hebrew Israelites no more. Let's just call these niggas what they really are. Let's just call them what they really are. The niggas on the motherfucking slave master's horse. Go on inside, boss. We got these niggas. Go on inside, boss. You don't got to be out here getting sunburned. Let us have a horse and let us kill these niggas. Go on inside, boss. You fucking slave ass clowns.
If you depend upon another race, is a leadership that will enslave you.
Say that shit again, Marcus.
For white people.
Say it again, Marcus.
White people today, to ask Negroes, do they hate?
Any leadership that teaches you to depend upon another race is a leadership that will enslave you. Any leadership that teaches you to depend upon another race is a leadership that will enslave you. They gave leadership to our foreparents and that leadership made them slaves. But we have decided to find a leadership of our own to make ourselves free men. Our great scholars have advanced through the colleges and universities have thrown away the blessed record. Babylon did it. Assyria did it. France under Napoleon did it. Germany under Prince von Bismarck did it. England under America under George Washington did it. Africa with 400 million black people can do it. If you cannot do it, if you are not prepared to do it, then you will die. You race of cowards, you race of imbeciles, you race of good for nothing. If you can...
What did Marcus just call them? You race of cowards and imbeciles. Huh? Was he saying that in hate of black people? No. He said that because that's what some of you motherfuckers are. You hate freedom. You hate your own story. You hate your own people. You hate yourself. And you will become that leadership that will submit to another nation and enslave your own goddamn people. Yes. Black nationalism, Pan-Africanism, or die.
What other men have done, what other nations have done, what other races have done, then you have better die. Can we do it? We can do it.
Motherfucking right, we can do it. That's what Barack Obama should have been running on. Come on, yes we can. Yes we can give the ISUPK a fucking 501c3 and let them lead y'all into foolishness. Huh? Barack should have been saying, yes we can. But he was, instead of him saying this kind of yes we can, he was saying, yes we can make the homosexuals their own socio-political nightmare. Yeah. Barack Obama said, I'm not gay, but I'll fight for your right to suck a dick. You black men. Marcus Garvey just said it. And he solidified the fact that most of you all niggas are still choosing slavery. He said you a coward and imbeciles. If you're on the wrong side of this message, if you hate yourself and black people, man, you're a coward. You're an imbecile. And one more time, if y'all don't ask these niggas what the fuck they're doing with a 501c3 and preaching to y'all, and they on the same fucking plane as TD Jakes around this bitch, you niggas is worse than Kenneth Copeland. You the same, because y'all got the same paperwork, dog. General Yohana and Kenneth Copeland. Fucking dumbass niggas.